Hey Texas Tigers, Coach Josh here, coming at you with another conditioning video to end the week. Hope throughout the week you've had great workouts and you're staying up with training at 100% effort. Make sure we stay hydrated, make sure we're staying safe. I got Austin Hirschauer here to help me today. All he's going to do, we're going to work on conditioning work. Okay, the equipment we're using today, we're going to use our cones. We have a yoga mat for him to stretch at the end and possibly some core. Then we also have some sticks just to work on stationary technique conditioning to start. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start these or set these to the side. As always, guys, we'll use a dynamic warm-up. I never want an athlete to start training hard when they're cold. So I'm going to have him turn around. We're going to use about 10 yards of space, and he's just going to work on his warm-up, opening up his body. So Hershey, if you would, just start with Frankenstein kicks, arm and shoulders. Everybody at home, your body's different than his. You guys need more space or more reps, make sure we knock him out. Next one, I'm just going to move this. Quads here, make sure we stay balanced, try to not fall out of it here, strong. Open up those quads. Alright, glute and hip. Let's cross it over, support that knee, support that ankle. Alright, a big lunge and stretch. This one's for you. Time, hip flexor, stretch wherever you need to go. Chest stays tall, good. Balance through. Alright, stepping over hurdles, hands on top. Let's open up those hips. Good. Guys, this movement very important. Okay, from all that sprinting and decel, we really want to open up the hips here and make sure that we move efficiently. We always want to have the best movement when we're training outside here. Get a little more dynamic here, add a little more speed. We're just going to go high knees. Okay, just stick with that 5 yards here. Good, switch, really nice. Turn around, coming back, same thing. Relax those shoulders. Perfect. Same thing, nice and smooth. Butt kicks here. Just prepping for movement. One more time. Working and activating those hamstrings. Toes will be up to our shin. Just quick feet. Working those hands across the hips. Perfect. Good. One more time. Guys, watch his hands here. They cross his hips. Promoting that power. Nice job. Nice job. Hey, last one here. I just want you to walk it out. Push up. Okay, and stretch the hammies. Walk it up slowly with your feet. One more time. Good. Easy stretch. Excellent job. Pushing the back. Push up. Good. Walk it up. Nice job. All right. Guys, because we're doing conditioning, I'll keep that dynamic warm-up pretty short. I don't want to wear him out before we actually get started and work into the actual quality work. So right now I'm going to have him static stretch just to make sure we're really loose, let that heart rate come down. So right now, Hirsch, if you could, I just want you to reach down and touch your toes. Make sure we're breathing, get those hammies stretched out. And most of the time, guys, the only time I really static stretch is when I know I'm going to put him through a lot of running just to keep him safe. About 5 seconds. You're good. You're good. From there, man, open up your feet. We're going to reach down to the toe in the middle. Push those hips back. Should feel a nice, deep hip stretch in there. And after that, you'll drop to one leg here. Okay, we're just going to open up that hip. for your stretch to the fastest As he stretches, guys, for time purposes, he's going about 10 to 15 seconds per muscle group. At home, take your time. Okay, there's nothing wrong with hitting that 30-second, 45-second to a minute type stretch to be loose for this conditioning stuff. How you feel? Good? Okay. Alright, so he's stretched out, he's prepped, he's ready. We're going to do some stationary conditioning, just working on technique. I've been doing this here, so you guys should be comfortable with this. I have 2 hockey sticks. At home, you guys can use the same thing. Anything at work or at home works, okay? Pillows, hockey sticks, anything you can step over. So I'm going to scoot him back here. So just for conditioning today, Hirsch, I want you to work on technique. We're just going to go on high knees, okay? So he's actually really going to work on picking up his knees, coming through those sticks nice and smooth. It's going to be here, smooth, smooth, up, up. Arms are always moving and just staying continuously moving, okay? Guys at home, we're going to do this for 20 seconds, smooth reps. I don't need 100%. I just need something controlled and working on technique. Ready? 2, 1, and go. Good. Working on form. Shoulders are relaxed and we're breathing. Good. 10 seconds. Notice how tall he is in his torso, letting his hips and knees come up tall. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Take about 30 seconds to breathe. Excellent job. So while he's breathing, same thing, it's just single leg now, okay? I will shorten the time on this one. So single leg, he's going to use his outside leg every time. Okay, he's going to go outside leg to the left, he'll switch legs, come back. So it's just control, control, switch, control, control, switch. Does that make sense? Be stationary, or I'm sorry, be efficient in our movement and be controlled over the sticks. I don't need speed, I just need control. 2, 1, and go. Good. Guys, it's a lot of A-cell, D-cell work for him. He's using those arms. 2, 1, and rest. Good work. That's the second one. Good job. So same thing here, guys. Now we're going to do it. We're just going to switch directions. I'm going to still have him on that single leg. Now we're going to go forward. So left leg here. Control, control. We're just going to switch. We're going to go backwards. Okay, right leg backwards. Push, push, and hold. And then go right leg in front. Left leg backwards, left leg. Good. Switch legs backwards. Nice. Right leg again forwards. Switch legs backwards. Control. Good. Nice, Hirsch. Good. About 2 more reps, big man. Switch legs. Push, push. A-cell, D-cell. Chest is in a good position. And time. Relax. Good work. That one's a little different. Way to work. So, guys, now I'm going to add all that together. All he's going to do is work on pivoting his hips and transitioning. I want you to always turn towards the camera on this, okay? So you're just going to be here, pick it up, boom, forward, boom, okay? We'll always go left, forward, and then we'll switch, okay? So on this one, we got 2 different directions. 10 seconds max here. He's going to go left, switch, boom, boom, through, then switch back left, okay? 2, 1, and go. Right away, ASAP, pop, 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 good, again, nice. Smooth reps here, drive, 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 nice. 3, 2, 1, before I switch other side. Same thing, just going from the other side here, work on mechanics and technique, guys, that's all we need right now. Ready, and go. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Good turn, good. Quick, quick, quick. Knees, 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 beautiful. 5 seconds, big man. 3, 2, 1, rest it up, good job. Everybody at home, rest it up. That's just a quick kind of little stationary conditioning stuff. Main focus was technique. Second focus was to get you warmed up for this conditioning, okay? Let's get these out of the way. If you need water, go ahead and grab it. Alright guys, he's going to grab some water. I think everyone at home should grab some water. I'll explain kind of what we're doing. so today we have our shuttles, okay, just like we've been doing every single week. All right, today we're going to have 4 200-yard shuttles, and at the end we have 2 100-yard shuttles. We're trying to build up to that 300-yard shuttle max at the end of next week, and that's kind of what we'll look for to really get better in conditioning. The only difference today, okay, when he runs his 200-yard shuttle, he's not just going to stand still to rest. He's actually going to walk back down and walk it back. That's going to be his rest. So he's going to sprint 200 yards, and then he's going to walk 50 yards, which is down and back. Okay, I hope that makes sense, and this will go pretty quick. Okay, so everybody at home, try to stay with us, and I'll try to be more than clear on the laps and reps and kind of the distance. All right. So Hershey, you ready? All right, guys. So look, we got 4 200s. Okay, that's going to be 8 laps. Down, back, down, back, down, back, down. 4 trips total. Okay, and then when you get done, you're just going to walk, and that's going to be your rest. Okay. Okay, just a nice simple walk. I don't need fast walk. I don't need slow walks. Okay, here we go again. So we got 4 of these to do. Okay. Always communicate with me. I'll help you count laps. Okay. There's just grinding it out. Okay, it's not 100% effort, it's more 85% continuous. Okay. Everybody at home, just be clear, 4 down and backs. Okay, that equals 200 yards, 25-yard increments here. So we go down and back 4 times. All right. Ready? 2, 1, and go. Let's go, guys. Everybody at home, let's get this going. Always breathing, always relaxing. That's good, man. That's good. Stay calm. First one, you got 2. Good pace, big man. Here, down the back. Last lap. Good. Time. Nice job. I need you to easy walk it down and back, okay? Hands on our head, whatever you got to do to recover. I'm talking an easy walk. It'll take you about 36 seconds. So this is the difference, guys, today, okay? Most of the time we're just standing still and resting. Right now he's just easy walking down and back. That's his rest and recovery. Ready? Alright. Uh-oh. Take a breather. Hey, just a nice easy pace, man. Okay? Nice easy pace and we get it going. Ready? Let's get number 2 done here. Control. 2, 1, and go. Nice and smooth. Here we go, guys. Number 2. Let's get it going. Come on. That's it. Stay calm and relax. Arms on arms. Good. 2 more laps, big man. Here we go. Lap, lap. Have some fun on this one. Hey, we're walking. Nice job. Easy walk down and back. Everybody at home, let's walk it up. Good work. Get prepped for number 3. Alright guys, we got 2 done, okay? Hopefully you get water, make sure we're rested, keep pushing that pace. We're about to attack number 3 here, okay? Let's go. Are you ready? 2, 1, and go. Good, stay relaxed and breathe. Controlling our breath. Nice. Here, 2 left. Last one here. Control our steps. Let's get it going. Good, finish strong. Hey, alright. Hey, whenever you're ready, start walking. Catch your breath, okay? Guys, everybody at home, he's hurting. You guys at home should be hurting if you're pushing the pace like he is. That's how we get better. Okay, we've got to get our heart rate up to make sure we have a nice recovery as far as that cardiovascular effect too. So he's going to walk now. Hey, control the breath. Okay, that's a hard shift. So controlling that breath now. Breath. Okay, it's all about breathing. How you feel? Okay, last one. That's that stitch. I get it. That's that last one. 2, 1. Stay relaxed. Let's go. Everybody at home, this is number 4. Okay, let's go. Finish strong. We're building. Good. There's 1 lap. Keep it simple. 1 lap at a time. There you go. And now it's just a mindset. Now we're tired. We got to push through it. Okay, last one. Big breath. Come on. Stay breathing. Stay relaxed. Here we go, Hirsch. Here we go, Hirsch. One, let's go. Good. Nice job. Everybody rest, relax, okay? Start walking those laps. If anything, we stand still and breathe, okay? That's that last 200. 4 of those is not easy to get done. Excellent job. Let's continue on. Make sure you guys have water and breathe and recover. We have 2 100s left, and those are short and sweet, okay? But first and foremost, let's make sure we recover, all right? All right, guys, hey, those 4 200s are done. We're going to transition into those 100s. Just to be clear, this is down, back, 25-yard increments. So, guys, if we feel good, let's make sure we explode and sprint this section of our conditioning, okay? Same thing applies. When we get done, we turn around and start walking. That's our recovery. Ready, Rob? Good. Got 2 of these. Let's focus on the first one. Good. This is it right here. Hey, nice job. Nice power sprint there. Hey, nice job, Hershey. Walking down, walking back, nice and smooth. Everybody at home, good job on sprinting that. Walk it down, walk it back, and we'll hit our second one and our last one. Payoff, I promise. last one here, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Last one. Oh, one more lap. Let's go. Nice job, guys. Hey, way to finish strong. Everybody at home, way to finish strong. Okay, water up. Guys, all we're going to do is relax now and stretch. I brought a yoga mat for him. You guys can bring a yoga mat out, or if you want to stretch in your room or living room, that's fine too. Okay, so we'll go through stretches together. You feel all right? So whenever you're ready, we'll just stretch it out, cool down, okay? Guys, whenever we stretch post-conditioning, the biggest thing is recovery. Always breathing. Let's bring in that heart rate back down. Really opening up the body so we can recover and be safe for the next workout session. All I want you to do is take one knee, okay? Hips will be down and forward, opening up the hips here, okay? Just hold it. I'll let you know to switch when you switch. You'll just do a T-spine rotation towards me. And rotate, good. Guys, when we do this stretch, all I'm having him do is I'm isolating his hips and I'm rotating his upper back, okay? Making sure he's flexible, making sure his lower half can still move separate from his upper half. So important in ice hockey. All right, man. We're going to bring that right elbow to the right instep. Yep, you know this. Remember, easy growth. Oh, really? Yeah, I've heard of it. There is no hand off. Alright, man, from here, Roshi, hands on both sides. Just have that hip lift. Working that hamstring. Good. Working that back calf, too. If you can put that heel to the ground. Should go 2 stretches here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Same thing. Let's start tall, hips down and forward. Working that hip flexion. Body feels alright? Just tired probably? No pain? Okay. Icing tonight. I always stay over there, especially if you're showing tomorrow on the track. Okay. Good. Let's go ahead and rotate that T-spine. Really good. Let's hit that elbow to instep here. Let's get that inner groin, those inner hamstrings. Seconds, we'll have that hip lift, hamstring, and back calf. 2, 1, here we go. Control our switch. Good, always breathing. After this, you'll take a seat on that yoga mat. We'll go through our butterfly positions, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, job. Alright guys, we just hit the hips, the hamstrings, the groins right there. I have 2 butterfly positions I really like my athletes to do, okay? So the first one is his feet are going to be in position 1, and it's just going to be out a little bit more. So your feet are going to be here. And all I'm going to have him do is lean over and touch his toes. What this one does is it stretches out his QLs in the back and really opens up that back side of the hip, okay? So nice and easy. Hold this one for about 20 seconds. And we'll come back to position 2, opening up the inner hips and really pushing down a little bit more on those butterflies. Good, go ahead and bring it in. Sounds good. And on this one, guys, you can rock back and forth a little bit if you need to. Really just opening up those groins and hips, making sure we're able to get some movement in there. Really getting that blood flow going. All right, man, relax. Stand tall, we're all done. Or you can sit and rest, it's up to you. Alright guys, hey everybody at home, I appreciate you joining us for that conditioning workout. Really hope you're starting to feel better when we're running over time. So important. The next month things are going to start picking up in hockey, so let's keep going, keep working hard. Alright, right now I'm going to throw it to our skills coaches. You guys work on that stuff and really put some effort into it to have quality reps. Thank you, have a good day.
This water break is brought to you by Crooked Crust. Refer a friend to a virtual practice and receive a free pizza. Once referring a friend, please email Coach Salakin to collect the pizza voucher. Plus, for a limited time only, we are offering DFW hockey specials on curbside pickup or get home delivery using DoorDash, Uber Eats, or Grubhub. Please join the Texas Tigers hockey community during these tough times by supporting Crooked Crust and order your pizza tonight. Now on to today's skills session.
Hello everyone, Coach Forrest with the Texas Tigers here. Welcome back to another skills training video. Today we're going to be working on a few different things, starting with stick handling, then we'll move into a little bit of shooting, and we'll finish with a fun hand-eye coordination trick shot from behind the net. This past week we all received news about the rinks slowly starting to open up, which is fantastic. I'm sure everyone is pretty excited for that. I know I am. So we'll stay tuned and eagerly wait for some more news on that. In the meantime, we'll get going with our stick handling drill. Today, I want the focus to be on the fluid movement on our bottom hand, moving up and down our stick. Top hand, good strong support, rotating our wrist when we're stick handling. And today we'll do sort of a progression-based drill. What I mean by that is, and you can do this with every stick handling drill, just building progressions. You start out by having all your eye focus onto the ball or the puck, so that way you get a good feel of the movements, the patterns, and you can really feel that ball or puck and get comfortable stick handling there. The next progression will be to look both up and down to get more comfortable with getting those eyes up, but not fully leaving that ball or puck without seeing it in your peripherals. And then the final last stage, if you will be all heads up stick handling, right? And the more you practice and the better you get and the more you progress, the easier everything's going to become once you get on the ice, and your skills are just going to take off through the roof. So the first drill we've got today, again, the bottom hand in two places is going to have real focus of moving up and down. The first one is when we go from one side of the stick to the other, whether it's backhand to forehand or forehand to backhand, we're going to have to lift our stick up and our bottom hand goes further down the shaft, and then on the other side meets the top hand. The other area is when we pull into our feet and then we push back the other side. Same with the backhand to forehand side, pull into our feet and shift to the other side. I like to move for me as a righty, my right foot slightly back when I pull the puckered ball in, so it creates even more distance or range away from the defender, so I can have a little more deception to push out the other side. So if I can get a defender to really commit to me as I'm pulling into my feet, I know I've got him beat at this point. Now I can really push the puck out and escape from the other side, right? Again, that's all created from me having the ability and range of motion with my bottom hand all on my hockey stick. All right, so the first time through, we'll just go one way again, spend time focusing on the ball for 30 seconds, and then we'll build off of it. All right, so we'll stick handle on one side, rotate through, stick handle, pull into our feet, and push out. Again, we'll just go one direction, and we'll build from there. All right, here we go. So again, big movements of my bottom hand here, and big movements coming into my feet and going out the other way. I spend about 98% of that time focusing on the ball while I'm stick handling. I'm going to go in the same direction, but this time go up and down with my eyes to practice coming away from that ball, using my peripherals to control while scanning information out there on the ice. All right? Guys, with that, when you get to the progression and you start to get your eyes away from the ball, it's easier to have that control outside, away from your feet, because I can look up while using my peripheral vision to still see that ball on the blade of my stick. Where the challenging part will become is when you get that ball into your feet. Now I've lost more of my peripheral vision to see where that ball is on my stick. Now it really becomes more of a feel, muscle movement, so I just know I have it in a position where I can still control it, go out the other side. Same coming here, right? I'm here, I've lost the sight of it, but I've practiced, got a feel for it, so I'm able to still make that move, even though my eyes are up. And again, we're just doing this on a tripod. The next progression after that is to be able to do those type of things on actual defenders in a real game. Alright, so our last time through going that direction, full progression, eyes are up the entire time. If you lose the ball, who cares, grab another one, go again. Practice, alright? Here we go. Nice work, guys. And again, every single stick handling drill we do, progress. All right, so now we're going to go back towards the very first progression stage, full eyes on the ball, but we're changing direction. So this time, I'm going backhand to forehand here, and a toe drag into the feet and out the other side. All right, guys? Here we go. Time for stage 2 of the progression, where our eyes are going to be bouncing up and down to gain more control. Same direction with me going to my toe drag here. Alright, guys? Nice job, guys. Now for the final stage, where we're going to practice eyes up the whole time. All right? Take a quick break. Repetition, repetition, practice and practice. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. So moving on to the shooting portion of our video today, we're going to work on 2 skill moves into a shot right away. The skill moves are still going to use the stick stacked on a couple of pucks. The first one we're going to work on is the backhand pull through the stick into a quick snapshot. Right? A couple of big things we want to focus on. Again, on the stick handle portion of it, like we just worked on, when we're pulling through, we have to get that bottom hand down the shaft to get that stick up, and on the flip side of it, it gets our hand ready to get lower into the shaft, so when we go to shoot, we can create more power and more flex into our stick by pushing down into that bottom hand, right? When we're shooting as well, we want to focus on weight transfer in our lower body. So for me as a righty, I've loaded up on my left leg towards my backhand, so when I go push through the stick, I plant and transfer my weight into my right leg and push down into the shaft of my stick for a quick snapshot on net. I'd recommend getting about 15 to 20 or more pucks and just crank out a bunch of shots one after the other. All right, so again, we're going to go from the backhand, pull through into a shooting position, and a quick snapshot on net right away. Okay? Wow, it's 2 for 1 there. Alright, good weight transfer. Oh, look at that. Alright, a couple more here. Maybe I should tape that stick onto those pucks there, so. Alright, so our next variation of the shooting drill is going from the toe drag on the blade of the stick down here into a quick snapshot. Again, our hands are together when we start the pull. As we pull in, the bottom hand drops further down the shaft, create more power and flex as we push and snap into our shot. Alright? It looks like this. Took that defender stick with me this time. 2 more. Alright, so time for our fun trick shot to end out the session. This is so much cooler on the ice because you can literally wheel behind the net, skate fast, flip the puck over the top of the net, come to the other side and bat it in. out of midair. For me as a righty, I'm going to want to go around the net from left to right and use my forehand to chip over and my backhand to bat it out of midair. You can go the other way if you'd like to, but play around with it. I'm going to use tennis balls since I'm outside in the garage. It's probably safer in case I hit the ceiling that it's a tennis ball and not a hockey puck. Alright, so we'll give it a shot here. Should be fun. Ooh, close. Oh, there it is. Gotta have good hand-eye coordination for this. And a perfect touch. Oh, alright.
There you go.
Alright, one more. Oh, I can't end on that note. Alright, well, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Take care.